What up, YouTube? Two movies here. It's Thursday. That means time for my opening/streaming segment where I talk about the films and shows that are premiering this week. Alright, premiering this week in theaters, we got two big ones. That is A Quiet Place 2, the follow-up to 2017's A Quiet Place, which I really thought that Quiet Place movie was pretty good. This time around, we've got Emily Blunt back, John Krasinski's back to direct. I think the sequel looks really cool. It has been delayed a couple times because of the pandemic and everything. Glad it's finally opening, so hopefully it'll be something good. Alright, next up we got Cruella, which comes to theaters and Disney Plus in the premiere access thing. I mean, I gotta say, this looks really good. You got Emma Stone in it, you got Emma Thompson, two of the best Emmas in the business. The movie looks very very fashionista. The music sounds interesting. I'm looking forward to checking this one out. Alright, coming to Hulu, we got a film called Plan B. Here's what it's about. It follows a straight-laced high school student and her slacker best friend who, after a regrettable first sexual encounter, have 24 hours to hunt down a Plan B pill in America's heartland. Now, this is actually directed by Natalie Morales, I think her name is. You might know her from film. I believe she was on Parks and Rec. She's been in some other stuff like Dead to Me, Santa Clara Diet. She's been on. I quite like her. I think she's pretty funny. This definitely looks like it could easily be her Booksmart moment. You know how Booksmart made Olivia Wilde into a bona fide director. This definitely has a bit of Booksmart feel to it. It looks hilarious. I mean, a film about teenage girls trying to hunt down Plan B pill. Okay, could be intriguing. I mean, definitely has like a female super bad feel to it too. So, I don't know, could be interesting. We'll see what happens. Alright, coming to Netflix, that just premiered today, we got Blue America, which stars Dennis Quaid to save their cash-strapped orphanage, a guardian and his kid partner with a washed-up boat captain for a chance to win a ludicrous fishing competition. You don't really see many movies about fishing, so that's pretty cool. I mean, it looks intriguing. I love Dennis Quaid, so looks very. I always do love me a an inspirational film, so hopefully this could be intriguing. All right, coming to theaters and VOD, we got a movie called Paul Darday. After getting kicked out of his home in central Pennsylvania, Paul, played by Dunkirk actor Fionn Whitehead, arrives in New York City's Central Station with nowhere to go. A momentary encounter with White, played by Lena Bloom, a trans woman of color, leads him to seek her out. Transfixed by her beauty and confidence, a love soon blossoms. But as the two learn more about each other, Paul's false narrative begins to surface, and the double life he lives must be risen. Now, this actually looks really intriguing. I did saw a couple trailers for this. This movie actually premiered, I believe, at Cannes Film Festival, and it was actually the first film with a trans lead to premiere at the festival, so that's pretty cool right there. It looks really cute, charming, has a bit of a before midnight vibe, so maybe it could be intriguing. Alright, coming to theaters and VOD, we got a movie called Shepherd, the story of a Jewish dog, which is based on a best-selling novel of the same name. It centers around Caleb, a beloved German shepherd, is separated from his Jewish family with the numbered laws enacted in World War II Berlin. He is adopted by an SS officer who trains him to attack a round of Jews at the concentration camp. Caleb is a cared for and good at his job. So this is pretty much like a dog-based film. I do quite like these type of movies. Those do love a good dog film. And it has a little kid from Girl Meets World, the one who plays a little brother in that. He's in it. It looks really intriguing, so I'll give this one a go. Alright, also about this week, we got a movie titled Moby Doc, about a surrealist biography documentary about trailblazing electronic musician and animal rights activist Moby. I do like making a documentary, and Moby is a legend, so could be cool. Also out this week, we got a movie called American Traitor, which stars Al Pacino. After being forced by the Nazis to sing defiance of war propaganda, Miller Gillers is captured by American authorities and sent to trial after agreeing to defend Mildred Giller's lawyer, James Lawton, struggling to redeem her reputation. I like Al Pacino, but this movie looks pretty terrible, so yeah. Also out this week, we got a movie called Endangered Species, an intense action-packed survival adventure about a wealthy American family who travels to the vast African wilderness of Canada, hoping for a dream vacation filled with experiment, bonding, and a chance to fix the growing risks within their family. Now, this is led by Jerry O'Connell and also stars his wife, Rebecca Romaine. So, yeah, I mean, it actually looks pretty terrible. I saw the trailer for this. I love Jerry O'Connell. I like Rebecca Romaine. I've had a crush on Rebecca Romaine for years, ever since I saw her in that movie, Femme Fatale. But sadly, this movie does not look so good. So, yeah. Also out this week, we got a horror film called Funhouse. Sadly, it's not a remake of the classic Tobe Hooper film, so yeah. Now, a couple of shows premiering this week. I just saw this last night. We got Friends, the reunion on HBO Max, which of course includes reunions of Jennifer Aniston, Courtney Cox, the cast of Friends. Which I'm not really like the world's biggest Friends guy. I mean, I thought the show was decent. It had its moments and all that, but I was never like. It's never even on my top, 10 favorite sitcoms of all time or anything like that. But I did quite like this reunion special. I thought it was terrific. It was well done. We had cool cameos from Justin Bieber, Lady Gaga, and all. I thought this thing was really well put. Makes me want to see a Friends like a actual revival. According to Lisa Kudrow, she does think that's never gonna happen. So. Right. Also out on Paramount Plus, we got the new revival of Rugrats. Big adventures born from the colorful imaginations of babies Tommy, Chucky, Phil, Lils, Susie, and Angelica. I grew up watching Rugrats. I used to adore the show as a kid. I'm definitely interested to check out this revival, so I'll probably give it a watch sometime today. Alright. Also at this today we got Madagascar A Little While Season 3, so it is a like an animated sequel to Madagascar, so if you're into Madagascar, there you are. Now the big ones shows premiere this week. We've got Lucifer Season 5 Part 2 returning. Of course, this is actually a Part 2. So there's that. Of course, Season 6 premieres sometime next year. Last but not least, we got the Kaminsky Method, the third and final season with Michael Douglas returning. So they're interested in check out where they're going to take Season 3 at. I mean, got some interesting stuff premiering this week. Let me leave you guys. Which of these shows and movies are you looking for to check out? Are you looking for Quiet Place 2, Cruella, Kaminsky Method, etc.? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Tim signing off.